Hey guys, Chicken Studios here. Today we're doing the first episode of Let's Get Personal. This is a new series which is basically talking about my life and personal stuff about me that you'd probably never expect. So last video I did give a little hint that I have a long lost brother, and I will be telling two stories because one of them is pretty short, and then I'll be telling the other one. So first of all, Sheep Jim, I'm using the same email as him because he is my long lost brother. Basically, so they had Sheep Jam, aka I won't say his name, but I'll just say Sheep Jam. They had Sheep Jam, and then about 2 years later they had me, and they only wanted one kid, and so they decided to just keep Sheep Jam. And so they put me into an adoption center, and I got adopted really quickly actually. And now I have other parents, but now I have other parents, and I never knew my real parents. But don't worry, I got adopted in like 3 weeks, is what my parents said. What my new parents said. And yeah, that's really cool, I think, because I didn't have to wait a long time, and I don't even remember my real parents. So basically, these are my real parents, and that's pretty cool, I think. So I don't have to remember all the hard times in adoption center. So now the second story is that I have tried to I've almost died 3 times before, but I'm only gonna say it the first time. So I do technically have 2 brothers because adoption center, blah blah blah, and the other parents wanted another kid, but they couldn't have one, and so they have 2 kids, and one is technically my brother, but he has passed, and I cried, but I didn't care as much as I would because he's not my real brother. But, oh god, that scared me. So, when I was about 7, my fake brother, was about 13 or 12 or something, and he had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend broke up with him. And we live in a tall apartment, almost at the top floor. And he sadly jumped off the apartment because he was so mad and sad because he said that was the only girl he would ever want, and she broke up with him. And I was sad because I couldn't even think, and I jumped down as well. And I jumped down like a minute later, and my mom came down and she called the ambulance hospital place. They were too late for my fake brother, but they just saved me in time. I broke both of my legs, but I did survive, and my brother sadly has passed. Well, my fake brother sadly has passed, and that's a pretty sad story. And the girlfriend, what was her name? I think her name Jenna or Jana or something. She was so sad. She committed her life to the poor, and she got a new boyfriend, and she never broke up with him ever because she felt so sad. She basically killed someone and almost killed another person. So this is what happened. So my brother jumped off the edge. I saw him while he was in the air falling, and I jumped down as well because I couldn't think about living or dying. I just wanted to save him, and I don't even know how that would work. Like, jump down with him. We could both die, and I don't know how I would save him. But somehow I thought I could save him because I was 7, and somehow I thought I could save him, but sadly no. And he fell, and the reason that they couldn't save him is because he fell on his head, and that meant his skull cracked open, and so they tried to save him, but they couldn't, and then they successfully almost didn't save me, but they did. They saved me, and I'm so grateful. That's like my doctor now. I'm best friends with that doctor. Like, we're like legitly friends, and it's kind of awesome just having a friend doctor. And it was a sad story. I almost died. I've almost died 3 times. That was only one of the stories. And yeah, I think that is to teach a lesson. If a girlfriend or a boyfriend breaks up with you, do not jump off the edge because you're going to die. It's a really high chance you're going to die. I almost died, but luckily they just saved me. And yeah, I think that's sad, but I wasn't as sad as I would have been if it was my real brother, because, you know, we were technically brothers, because we lived together every day. But yeah, I think that's a really sad story, and that's a thing that everyone should teach a lesson to. If you're old enough, do not jump off a building, because you will probably die, and another person might die. And yeah, and I know the girl. We're kind of friends, not very friends, but she has a new boyfriend. His name, I think, is like Kevin or something. And she's never going to break up with him, because she realized if she does, she could kill 2 people, because she almost did. She sadly killed 1. But yeah, I guess that's really it. Yeah, I'm not sad about it anymore. My parents aren't very much anymore, because he lived a pretty good life. They said he lived a really good life, and yeah, and I think that's good, that at least he lived a good life. And yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave that in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bok, bok, bok. I mean, let me do that again. Bok, bok, bok. Wow.